In this video, I'm going to show you how you can rename multiple files at the same time on a Mac. This is going to be super useful if you are organizing your own photos or files, if you are putting together project files for a client, or organizing any photos or assets that someone else is giving you. A lot of times when you have photos come out of a camera or come from a client, you're going to have a bunch of random naming systems that really do not go together and that would take forever to rename individually. So I'm going to show you a few different features of this bulk renaming and what you can do with it. So in this example, I am going to be organizing all of these photos from Italy. What I am going to start out by doing is selecting all of the photos. Now what I did there is I just held shift and clicked again up to or down to whichever photos I wanted selected. If you want to select everything, you can also use Command A as a shortcut. Once I have all of these selected, next I'm going to right click and I will select rename. I'm going to start out by showing you one of the features that I use all the time, and that is the replace text feature. So all of these photos I downloaded from a stock photo site called Pexel, and I am going to type in this Pexels part that appears in all of these photos, and I'm going to replace that with Italy. So in theory, if I was okay with how the last half of all of these files were named, this would work perfectly if I just needed to give these a label. Now, if I go back into the renaming tool, I do not have to type in a word here. So where this becomes super useful is if you are trying to replace a space or a special character in a file, if it's not accepted somewhere that you're trying to upload it, or just for web purposes of not having spaces in your file names. So you can do this either way. I'm going to find all of the dashes and replace them with a space. And I can do the same thing again, find a space, replace it with an underscore. If you bulk exported something and everything was spelled wrong, that's an easy way to fix typos as well. Maybe I needed all of these to say Italy 2 instead of Italy. Okay, so next I'm going to show you what is probably going to be the most useful for bulk renaming photos, especially if you're organizing personal photos from your life, from a trip, from multiple people that have taken photos on a trip. We are going to bulk rename these by going back to the rename tool. Instead of replace text, we're going to click format. And what this is going to do is it's going to allow you to completely rename the files as well as number them. So we have a few options here. We can name and index, name and counter, or name and date. So just starting with name and date, if I wanted to replace all of these just with the label Italy, maybe an Italy underscore so that it makes it a little cleaner, it will automatically add the date and time to all of these photos. Keep in mind though, this is adding the date and time of the current moment, not of when the photo was taken. So I don't really find this that useful. I usually don't have an application for it. I think it's much easier to follow the next step where you can manually add your own text and just go ahead and add in the date that you want yourself. What we can do is go to name and index or name and counter. So name and index is just going to number your images, like Italy 1, 2, 3, right? Now, if you are planning on sorting your photos or files, where this can get tricky is when you start getting into multiple digits, depending on where you have these uploaded, where you're working with them, these may get jumbled and not actually go in the order, in numerical order, right? It may start going Italy 1, Italy 10, Italy 100. So how we would fix that is from our renaming tool, we would select name and counter instead. So this is going to name the photos more like what you would see straight out of your camera, how each photo is numbered, but there are a set of zeros in front. So you could name it like this. You could do Italy underscore to make it a little bit cleaner, whatever you want to do. Now I want to add a label at the end. I want to keep them in this order, but I just want to add a note for myself of where things were taken. So I have 3 cities in here: Venice, Rome, and Florence. So what I can do is select all of my Venice photos. I'm going to right click, go to rename, and this time I'm going to do add text. And for this, I am going to add the text after the name, and I am just going to do underscore Venice. Same thing for Rome. And same thing for Florence. Now you'll notice that I missed one here. If you go back and just have to select one photo to rename, you are going to have to type it in manually. You can always undo the renaming that you just did, but yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. If I decided that I don't actually like the city names at the end of the files, what I can do, I'm just going to undo that naming. And what I could do is just select a group of these. And what I can do is go back to the renaming tool. And instead of adding text, I'm going to replace the text. And I'm going to replace everywhere that has the underscore on the ones that I selected with underscore Rome, or sorry, underscore Venice, underscore again. And you can always see examples of how this naming is going to be formatted below. I'm just going to click rename, and that will add the city label to the middle. So hopefully this gives you a few ideas on how you can use this bulk renaming feature on a Mac. If this was helpful, be sure to subscribe for more tutorials, and I'll see you in the next one.